Hey, everyone.
Hello, hello, hello. Thank you all, those of you that are coming over from Froggy's house. I do
Thank
appreciate your
you.
attendance. There's our sweet Carrie the Yarny Elephant. Hello again, sweetie. And Amy T. Ellie. Oh, Michelle put those groceries up pretty quick. And
That
there's
was
our
fast.
sweet Heidi and Carrie P. Thank you all. Patricia, thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us this morning.
Thank you so much for coming over.
Yes, yes. And
Good
Gloria, good
morning.
morning again, sweetheart. Thank you for joining me.
And she remembered the Barky Hop. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, goodness. Yes, thank you. I had enough time to reposition my camera. So, yeah, I am in a little bit different
It's
position than from Froggy's house, but that's okay because I wanted to give you the full effect of this book that we're going to be looking at here in just a little bit. Many of you those of you that do Amigurumi may already have it in your library. I don't know, but I've seen lots of comments every time we talk about those of us that do amigurumi, folks saying, if they haven't tried it, it looks too hard. And I've had this book for quite a while. I
Mhm.
really, really love it. It's kind of my go-to whenever I'll get into it here in just a little bit, but I do love the little book. It's a great starter for anyone that has not done amigurumi or who is new to amigurumi. And I'll tell you the things that I really, really like
Yeah,
about it in just a bit.
it
Mm.
is a good book.
Thank you for
But
joining me, Sam.
Sorry, I
before
was like,
that,
I had some things to sort out. Yeah.
no
No,
worries.
no, that's
No
okay.
worries. Before you start talking about the book,
Mm.
hey, Jen. Oh, no worries. I'm glad you're here. She was just early for the one tomorrow.
Yeah. How are you, DK?
Now
You
that
mean
Sam's
gone?
on, well, now that
Oh
Sam's
dear.
here, I'm
Yeah.
not going to look at chat.
Well, you shouldn't have been anyway. Yeah.
I know. But I wanted to ask you a question, and I'm sure other people have the same question.
Mm.
There's something different about Maureen's background.
Mm.
The pillows in your background are new.
Your happy pillow is different. Gone.
Oh no, it's just covered up by the gnome bag that I
Oh.
got.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, it's just my gnome bag. I
Really?
put it there
Do you
because
know it looks like they're covered pillows?
Oh, really? No, it's my gnome bag. I haven't pulled it out to use it yet, and I didn't want to pack it away, so I put it up there so I could see it.
Is it from Daniel?
No,
That's a joke, by the way.
I know,
Mm.
I know. No, that bag is sitting down here with my cardigan project that I'm working on.
Mm-hmm.
That's a joke. And for those of you that don't know, Maureen used to have a bag that sat up next to her, and it's hanging with my nomies.
Mm.
And it was sent to her. It was a gift. And for the longest time, she kept thanking someone for it, and they were just saying, "Oh, you're welcome." And I'm
There it
like,
is.
I'm like, what? And I let
I
it
kept
go
saying
on for a
Daniel
few
sent it to
months.
me.
I let it go on for a few months. And then I finally said, Maureen, I sent you the darn bag.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah, and
now,
here she had let me go on and on and on about giving credit to the wrong person.
well, he was letting it do.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
He
I
he
couldn't
was
do
like,
that.
yeah,
I couldn't
oh
do
yeah,
that.
you're welcome. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Well, that's because he didn't remember sending it, but he didn't want to be ugly and say, no, I didn't send it. Because he
yeah,
thought he had just forgotten,
That
he
is,
was like,
yeah.
I didn't remember doing it, but you kept saying it was for me. So I was just like, oh, yeah, I'm glad you
Yeah.
like it.
well, I sent it, which is so funny. So I also sent
Oh,
the own bag back there. So that's why I made the joke. It's from Daniel.
Oh, Dinky is having a late lunch. I know you're going to ask. It's cauliflower broccoli soup and a beans and cheese pastry. Oh, yum! That
Nice.
sounds
Ooh, bean
good.
and cheese pastry. Is that kind of
That
like
sounds
our
good.
bean and cheese burrito?
Oh, I bet it
No,
is. No.
burrito is a flour tortilla, isn't it? Normally,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it'll be pastry. It'll be pastry, filled with
Oh,
The
beans
nice.
and
bean and
cheese.
cheese.
Yeah, like a Cornish pasty. Do you know what a
Okay.
Cornish
Oh, okay.
pasty is?
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
it'll be like that, but it'll have I'm guessing. Let me know if I'm
That
wrong.
sounds really
No,
good.
she
Dinky.
says bean and cheese pasty.
Paste
No, it
pasty.
doesn't have
Yeah,
an R.
yeah,
Okay.
pasty. Yeah, that's what we call them pasties.
Pastry.
That's like where you get a circle of pastry. You pile it all up on one side, flop it over,
Uh-huh.
a bit like a calzone, but it's made with pastry.
Okay. Okay.
Mm, yeah, yeah.
And
Ellie
yeah,
said that
Ellie
sounds
said, yeah, I
Sounds
saw that
good.
too. I saw lots of colors behind it.
color. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a
Oh, that looks really good. I'm sorry.
I'll send a
Isn't
photo.
that a
Yeah.
great bag?
them
Look at
little
that bag.
gnomes on there.
Mm.
Planting a
Aren't they
garden.
spectacular?
Yep.
You got good taste, Jen.
Thank you.
Yep. So,
I
Yeah.
like them.
like I said,
I didn't make it. I ordered it.
Mm.
But this is a bean and cheese pastry. Can you see them?
tasty.
Pasty. Well, actually, we
Oh,
call them,
okay.
we pronounce it pasty. I
A
know it says
pasty.
pasty.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not the things that go on the ladies' things when they're stripping
Look at that.
with tassels. No, it's not a pasty. Not in that sense. It's
Well,
a
it looks
pasty.
good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It
I
reminds
didn't
me of
even
a hot
go
pocket.
there, Sam.
Well, that's
Well,
what
it reminds me
pasties
of a
are.
hot pocket.
Yeah. But
It
yeah.
does. It reminds me of a hot pocket.
Okay. Yeah.
Or like
They are
she said,
really
a calzone.
A calzone.
yeah, a calzone, but with instead of bread, it's pastry.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
That
Yeah,
looks
for me.
good.
Mm,
Yeah.
I'd eat it.
yeah. Yeah.
Me too.
Although you wouldn't want to be around me if I ate beans.
Well, in the good old days when they used to do them, they used to have, I think it was called a double banger or double ganger or something like that. I knew she'd laugh. But
Uh-huh.
it used to be quite a long pasty, and one end was your savory. Stop it, Jen. At one end was your savory, and at the other end was your like dessert.
Your
So
Mhm.
sweet.
so the men would eat like this is for men mostly who worked in mines, and they would start at the savory end, and then they would sort of get to a
Oh, okay.
pastry wall, and then there would be the sweet afterwards.
Wow,
Yeah.
you
It was
talk
a
about
double
having
banger.
your whole meal in
Yeah,
one.
it was the
Man,
whole
that's
lunch.
cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
But back in those days as well, if you ever look at the actual traditional Cornish pasty, the thumbing of the pastry together is across the top, because
Yeah.
they used to hold on to the ridge with their
Yes.
cold fingers, and where it
Mhm.
would be all, and cause the pastry to be all black, and then they could just eat the top, and then they would just throw the crust away because obviously it would be covered with coal.
Oh, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah,
That's
so
so good.
the ridge was very much just a handle almost for them when they were
Mhm.
eating it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
like
Well,
that.
looky there. Got a little
I
food
like
history in
something.
there.
I did. That was really cool.
That's
But that's
really
a
cool.
neat bag. I like that bag.
Yes, I do
Mm.
I
too.
thought that was cute. You know,
Mhm.
I had to send her some gnomes because she likes
Oh yeah.
gnomes.
Yeah,
Because
no
you all
mad.
know I love my gnomes. Love.
Beetroot. Oh, she's eating pickled beetroot too. Yum.
Oh goodness! Oh my goodness!
Well,
You know,
she
we were
had me a
talking
broccoli
about
cauliflower soup.
what you call beetroot. I'm thinking is just like our beet.
Beets. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Man, I love beets, and it's a good thing my husband loves them too because
She sent it to me. I didn't realize she sent it to me. Nice.
What did she
It comes
send?
like that. At times.
Oh yeah,
Jensen.
it comes tinned. That's just the beets are cooked. sliced
no,
and then
no,
pickled.
no. She sent me
No?
the
Oh,
pasty.
Oh, the pasty thing. Okay.
It's 100% British cheddar,
Mm. Oh,
and of
yum.
course, they over there they love Heinz beans.
Mm-hmm. Beans,
Um,
Heinz. Sorry.
well, that's not how it is in America.
no.
No.
Yes, Carrie,
Americans
beets
are
are
Bush's.
very good.
America likes Bush's beans
Mm-hmm. No, I
very
don't.
much.
Mm.
I like Bush's beans, but I'm
Yeah,
not allowed to have beans anymore.
No.
I'm not a bean person.
Mm. Beans,
Oh, no,
the
no, no. Excuse
musical
me. I'm not a
fruit.
Bush's bean person. Okay.
You're
Yeah.
not? What bread do you eat?
Well, I prefer to cook my beans from a dried state.
Mhm.
I mean, I really do.
Mhm.
But
Mm.
I like white beans, navy beans,
Oh yeah,
lima
Joey
beans.
does.
I love
Mm.
red beans, black beans, pintos,
Yeah, I love
kidney.
them all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love them all. I just don't like Bush's brand's beans. Just
Mm.
don't. They're always too sweet, too something.
Oh no,
I
I
just
add
don't
stuff
like
to them because they're too sweet. But I
Mm.
buy home style
it.
and add stuff to them because they have too much sugar.
Yeah,
Mm.
I don't like eating my beans with sugar in it or brown sugar or
Yeah.
So I've never been a baked bean person either.
I do like baked beans, but I don't eat them anymore. Not
Mhm.
since the GI doctor took me off of them.
Right.
I used to eat a lot of them. I loved red beans and
Mm.
rice.
Mm. Oh, I
I
love
used to
red
eat red
beans.
beans and rice all the time.
Mm.
And I'd eat off of that for a week. I'd make it and put it in the fridge and eat off it for a week,
Mhm.
just for my lunch and stuff. And Joey
Mm.
wouldn't touch it.
Uh,
It was really good.
when Wayne goes and gets his Popeye's chicken every once in a while, I always tell him I want my own container of red beans and rice because he doesn't share well, folks. I mean, yeah. So for our second side, we just always ask for an extra red beans and rice. So anyway,
yeah.
Ellie always cooks her beans fresh and Bush's pinto beans for emergencies if she doesn't get a chance to cook some.
Now,
yeah.
Joey buys a different brand of white beans or butter beans. He buys a different brand, but he only buys Bush's baked beans.
Right.
But any other bean, he buys different brand. I can't remember what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
Good morning, Sosa. I don't recognize your language, but thank you for
No,
joining
I
us
was
here.
having
We
trouble.
are about crochet, and hello, Demon Slayer. How are you? All we ask is that you keep your comments nice and respectful.
Yeah.
So, like I said in the beginning, I wanted to talk about amigurumis because many of us love making them, but there's also just as many of you that have commented that you're afraid to start to make them.
Mhm.
Well, there is a wonderful book that's put out by B. Felix, and she has you can find it easily on Amazon. It's called The Biggest Amigurumi Book or The Crochet Amigurumi Bible. Now, there are 3 different traditional, I guess you could say, because as I go through it, you will notice a lot of the styles of amigurumi patterns that are out there. You will see that many of them look like they came right from this book. So let me get my camera situated.
I did drop the Amazon link to the
thank
book
you.
if you're interested.
Oh my goodness, they're adorable.
Aren't they adorable?
I love the hippo.
I think
Sorry,
the book
I'll
is
let you show. Oh, did she kick
What?
herself out again?
No. She's right there. She's moving her camera.
Oh,
Overhead.
okay. I'll allow her to do that.
Well, thank you.
It is a great book. I do have it. It really is a good book.
That hippo is gorgeous. Yeah.
So
Okay,
here we
there
go.
we go.
Yeah.
There's the
Let
book.
me turn the light off. Go the other way. Come on. Which way am I going?
It'll go. It'll go.
There it goes. All right. So here we go. This is called the Amigurumi Bible. And as you can see, it does have patterns in here for you folks. And these are some of the patterns that we will be looking at. But as you can see, just right off the bat, there are many patterns that use this little stand up.
Yeah.
You know, you do one foot, then the other, you connect, and then you go all the way up the body. And many of you have also seen this one where it's sitting and the little feet go out to the side and the front feet are sewn right there down the middle. Also, if you look at this little, I can't tell if that's a turtle or a frog, but we'll find out here in a minute.
That's a turtle.
It's a turtle. I see now the shell. Where the little arms come around the side and its little feet are sitting. So many of the amigurumi patterns that we see today kind of build off of these three groups that we're going to see here. Now, one reason that I like this book, and I do highly recommend it for anyone that is going to start out making amigurumis, is the fact that, number one, if you buy the book, and you don't have to buy it from anywhere special, you can go right to Amazon. You get free bonuses, 10 expert secrets to avoid mistakes and crochet like you've been doing it for years. Betty the Ladybug, which is one free pattern, and a video masterclass. Watch me stitch with me. Watch me stitch with me and finish it. And there's a beautiful QR code down here, and it does work. Took me right to it, and I was able to download my bonuses. Now, she gives a little thing here to just say, you don't skip this page, especially if you're new to it. She just gives you some ideas of how she's laid out the book. And then, folks, she has a whole section for newbies. Let me move the marker out of the way. She shows you everything that she uses when she's doing her amigurumis, the yarn, the needles, the stitches, the polyfill, excuse me, the eyes. And some of her amigurumis that she even talks about, you can use different other types. You may also need some buttons like these or some hooks for the clothes, you know, just however it is you wish to do it. She describes the different types of hooks that can be used. She gives you the metric sizing, the US sizing, and the UK sizing for the hooks. And there's a whole page here that's just dedicated to the different yarn weights. If you need, here are the basic stitches and the techniques that we use. She talks about how to hold the hook, gives you choices. How to hold your yarn. I mean, this really is designed for a newbie. Talking about how to make a slip knot, how to make the chain. And again, these all come with QR codes to tutorials. Shows you what your chain will look like. Let's see. Since it'll be handy as a reference while you use the pattern instructions, here you will find indicated the parts that make up a chain. So she shows that for you. Single crochet, how to crochet in rows. So yeah, like I said, it really is a good book, even to use if you want to get started on how to crochet in the round, how to do a magic ring, which really, I know many folks don't use the magic ring, but if you're going to learn to do amigurumi, it really is the best technique, because I got to tell you, chaining 3 or 4 and then connecting back to the first chain does not work well with amigurumi. She shows you how to use your stitch markers when you're working in continuous rounds, how to do an increase, decrease. So like I said, she walks through so much. And each technique that she has here in picture in word form, you have a QR code to go and look at it visually if you're a visual learner. She shows you how to change your yarn color, how to crochet in a hole. Yeah, there's just so much here. Like I said, how to embroider the eyes if you choose to embroider eyes rather than using. See, look at that.
Mm.
Now here she's showing you how to add a little bit of depth and definition to those eyes that you put on, the safety eyes. There we go. All right, so this is group pattern A. These are your standing amigurumis. And as I said, you will notice there are quite a few patterns that have the standing amigurumis, and this is exactly the pattern that's used. I mean, many folks use this pattern for their standing amigurumis. Now, this one, this particular pattern is not one in which you just do the whole thing where you start at the feet, it goes up to the neck, and then the head is worked on with the body. This pattern is you do the feet and body, and then you do the head and you attach it. I like this one, but I really do like those designers that have gone and modified or improved, is what I like to say, the pattern by, decreasing so that you have the neck and then expanding out so that all of this is one piece. To me, I think it gives you better stability right there in the neck area. But she also has here, each one of these little patterns are attached. You can follow her colors or not. She also has some cute little accessories, which you can do or not. Like I said, the patterns are included. Here is, I guess, Piggy the Pig. And again, step by step written instructions, and we have the QR codes here for you. How to do the body and the head, how to make the legs. So if you are having any problems with reading the instructions and not knowing what to do, as I said, she shows you how to go through it. And here is the little what do you call it? Floaty, if you wish to have that as well. Here, I love this one. Look at this little hippo.
I love that hippo. I do.
This is Fina the hippo. She is ready for her first dance class. And all of these folks are approximately 7. I think one is 9, and that might be the giraffe. I can't remember. But again, all the instructions come with these wonderful QR codes for each section.
Was that 7 inches tall, you mean?
She said, yes, the hippo is 7.5 inches tall.
Okay. That's about 18 centimeters for those who do CMs.
Centimeters. 19 centimeters high.
Oh, no, yeah. 18, yeah.
Here is Irma the cow. Now, isn't she precious? And I love her little sombrero.
Oh.
Yeah. I just love that. Now, I might not make the eyes, the ears quite that long, but that's just personal preference. You know, those of us that do make amigurumis, we can always take creator's license with it. But I love the little sombrero. That is just so precious. Next, we have, look at BB the bear. Isn't he cute? With his little, I think that's a scarf. It might be, no, that's his other arm. But again, you know, you've seen lots of these where they make the little bulb for the hand or the paw and only stuff it. And then, you know, you just crochet for the arm and you just leave it flat.
Yeah.
Let's see. What is he holding here? Oh, it's an ice cream. That's what that's supposed to be. There you go. It looks like a what we would call a
popsicle.
Popsicle. Thank you. I'd probably make that chocolate, to tell you the truth.
Oh, yes.
Now look at this.
Oh. Ready
It's
for
a
bed with his
panda.
pillow and
jammies.
everything.
Yes, he's in his jammies already.
Mhm.
That's
You know
so
what?
sweet.
You wouldn't have to put him in his jammies. You could just make him all black and white. Wouldn't have to make the pillow if you didn't want to, and not even make the hat.
Yeah. Yep, you
But
could.
this would be so cute for a little one to have to snuggle with to go to bed.
Mm.
Yep.
That's
And one more. This is Ratno the mouse. Isn't he cute?
Aw.
Oh.
He's got his
The
little
little backpack.
basket or backpack back here. Again, he is 7 inches or about 18 centimeters high.
Mm.
Let's see. This is 6 inches. So yeah, about, now this is if you're using a 3-weight,
Mm.
a B or a number 1 crochet hook. For those of us that like using 4-weight and possibly a C, D, or E, he's going to be bigger.
Good morning, Gwen. Welcome in.
Good morning,
Gwen.
Mama Gwen. How are you? And again, instructions followed by QR codes for you. Shows you how to make the little backpack basket. And the last one here is Anthony the penguin.
No.
Now, I definitely will be making him. Let me bring him down. Is he not cute? He's got his little fisherman's
Adorable.
pouch to throw his fish into.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Yeah, he is just precious. And again, she walks you through not only how to do it, and again, QR codes. Now, this is group B. This is a amigurumi pattern. Again, like I said, you've seen them where they are in a sitting position. Their little feet are out in front of them. Some of their arms are going to be, again, in that little paw with a flat arm. Some of them you're going to stuff. But again, it's a pattern that we've seen before. But here, she gives you a pattern for each one of these little designs. And what I like about this book, again, folks, is like I said, it's very beginner friendly, very easy to read. So these are not hard. They're great for beginners, and even for those of us that have been doing amigurumis for a long time. Oh, DK, you are so awesome. You've been a member for 8 months. Thank you so much. I appreciate
And yet,
that.
a lot of people are using blanket yarn for now for amigurumis. And
Yeah.
Ellie, I agree. They are absolutely adorable.
Yes.
This is for you, DK.
Thank you, Froggy, for pulling that up. But again, like I said, it's related for beginners all the way to us that have been making, well, I've not been making them as long as many of you, but I do consider myself to be pretty well versed in it. Now, there have been a couple of times when I've run across a sequence of stitches or how they want it put together that I'm like, well, that's a little different. And sometimes I go back to techniques that I've learned from other either patterns or tutorials that I followed on YouTube. And the nice thing about it, folks, is that, and many of you may agree with me, I don't know, every time I make an amigurumi, especially if it's from a new designer, I always pick up a new tip or a different technique of making my amigurumis that I find I like better. And so I will, moving forward, making more, I will adjust as to how I'm making them. But let's get into these and see how she presented them. This is Doug the dog. Again, to make the body, and I can't remember on this one, he's going to be 5.5 inches or 14 centimeters high. Now that's from his little booty up to his head because he's going to be in a sitting position. Now, again, this is using superfine cotton yarn and a size B or 2.5 millimeter hook. For those of us that like to use bigger yarn, of course, it's going to make him a little bit bigger. But yeah. Now, here we go. Here he is. See, you're going to make his body. And let me back over here. Yeah, the head and the body on this one are all the same. So you're going to start at the body. I think you start from the bottom and you work your way up, and you're going to decrease for the neck, and then you're going to increase for the head. The only additional pieces then that you'll have is the snout, the ears, the arms, and the legs. Now look at these little legs here. See, it's just a little button bulb, and then just crochet straight up a tube for a little bit. And the arms are done the same way. The ears are not stuffed. Again, this is a pattern that many who have designed their own little sitting dogs have followed to a certain extent. And again, lots of QR codes for different sections if you need some help. It also shows you how to make the hamburger. I might like to just make the hamburger just to have it, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Really
That
cute.
would be great on a key ring, you know, a little hamburger on a key ring.
Yes, it would
Very
be.
sweet.
Because it's only 2 inches if you use her weight and hook size.
Yeah.
All right, this next one is a cute little, this is Benny the bunny. Although I guess Benny could be a girl's name.
Yeah.
Maybe short. No, it wouldn't be short for Beatrice. I don't know what would be short for. But look at her with her cute little ruffled dress and a carrot, because every rabbit needs to have a carrot. But again, same idea. The only thing that's changed here is the head is a little bit smaller because a rabbit doesn't have a head as big as the puppy. And the ears are different. But the body and how you make the head and body together is just the same. And the arms and the feet.
Yep, or a backpack charm. Yep.
Yep, our
Michelle,
backpack
exactly.
charm.
Yep.
I love this one. This is Suri the butterfly. Y'all all know I love butterflies. But again, all the parts are the same. I would think that this one would come more off of the dog pattern than the bunny pattern because the head looks to be about the same size. So truly, in each one of these groups, you could make a lot of different body parts and then go back and customize them. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like I could make 3 or 4 of this one body style and then decide, do I want it to be a bee? Do I want it to be a giraffe? Do I want it to be a bear? Do I want it to be a penguin? And as always, here is Ari, the elephant. Again, see the same style, the body and the head. Again.
Good morning, Alley Cat.
The ears. Now, these little feet are going to be different because the legs are chunkier. And of course, it's going to need a little nose snout. I love the little hat up here on top. Excuse me. On to the next one. This one I will definitely be doing is the little turtle. I love turtles. I love his little mushroom hat. And he's got a couple of little mushrooms there. But again, folks, it's the same body style, the same arms and legs. The only thing that's going to be a little different is he's going to have a hat and he's going to have a shell. And
see you later, Amy. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Amy.
Amy T, thank you so much, sweetheart.
Going to be listening in the car.
And one thing I did not mention before is she does show you all the color of yarns that she used. If you want to do it exactly in the same color she chose. Or if you like me, I just go with color that speaks to me.
Oh, little Carrie's here. Hi.
Hello, little Carrie. How are you, sweetheart? And then the last one in this series is BB the Bee.
Oh.
I
Oh,
am
no.
making this for one of my friends. He is a beekeeper, and his wife is always, everything she wears is either in yellow, gold, black. They have their own honeybee business. She writes recipes in which she shows you how to incorporate honey in place of sugar or Cairo. Yeah, so I've decided I've got to make this for his wife so that she'll have it. And yeah, I just thought of her. But again, like I said, there's the colors for you. And again, folks, if just by looking at it, you can see it's the same body style. You just then go back and can make the little accessories. This one here is going to need some little black horns, so to speak, rather than ears. And of course, she's going to have some wings. All right, now this
You're
next
not late, Carrie.
This next group still use the sitting style. It's just the positioning of the legs. Now, the
That's
bottom
right.
legs, rather than sitting to the front, they're going to be sitting off the side. And most of the patterns here, you will see the legs are coming right down in between the legs. There are one or two patterns in which you can put the arms off to the side if you would like. But again, this one follows the same design as group 2 or group B, in that the body and the head are together. And as you can see, there's different ways for ears and horns. This one has a little single horn to be a unicorn. But like I said, if you are into amigurumis, you will recognize a lot of these pattern styles. So this is Merc the Tiger. He's going to be approximately 7.5 inches or 19 centimeters high. Now, if you don't put the little hat on him, he's going to be about 6 inches.
Looks like a birthday bear.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I think that's what that is right there. Is a little present he's taking. He's going to a party.
Mm-hmm.
This is Wish the Cat. Now, I love this one. You know, think of all the different color cats you can make.
Yes.
Those who love making amigurumis to sell at fairs and what else am I going to say? Markets, that kind of thing. Yeah. That's why I was saying I could make up a lot of these just in the bodies themselves and then go back and decide, do I want a cat? Do I want a mouse? Do I want a turtle? Just what do I want? This one is the giraffe. Now, I like this one because they did extend the neck here just a little bit. So it makes you think of a baby giraffe and not a full-grown one. But I bet these horns on the giraffe are what you could also make for the bee earlier. And I love the little ears.
I think they're called ocelots. Ocelots? No, I can't remember. Sorry.
Good morning, Martha.
Sorry.
How are you, sweetheart?
Hi, Martha.
Yes, this is a little backpack, and that is a little pencil that's sitting off there to the side.
Oh, off to school by the looks of things.
Hey, Martha.
There's a cute pattern for the pencil. I would love to have that on a teacher school chain.
Oh,
and
yeah.
here is Robin the unicorn. I don't know about you guys, but I have a granddaughter that is all about unicorns, and she truly believes that they are real. I believe she's 8 now, but she has not given up on that idea. You're having your first cup of coffee, and it's raining. Well, you know what? It is raining here as well, and they said it was supposed to quit by 9 o'clock. I think they kind of missed it a little bit.
Ossicles, yes, Jen, that's what they are. Thank you, Dinky.
I can see making this unicorn in that Premier Mosaic yarn in the cuddles that you're using. Why wouldn't that be cute? And then just putting out solid color for these other pieces. I think that would make a beautiful little unicorn.
Absolutely.
Here is Elm the reindeer. Wouldn't you love to have one made with a green body, a red body. I mean, I would love to have 3 or 4 of these little reindeers just to put up on top of a mantle because they're only 7.5 inches high. If again, you use she's using a 3 weight here with a 2.5 millimeter hook, size hook. But again, body, head, I think just maybe the number of stitches for the head to make it a little bigger or smaller is what she does to make them just a little bit different. The feet are out to the side. Now those little arms you can either have out to the side. I probably would stitch mine so that they are coming in the front, more like what a horse would be sitting like, or a reindeer.
I don't know. I might do mine holding hands.
Oh yes, well, especially if you're going to do 2 or 3 of them to use as a mantle decoration. Yeah, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
He's got a little cup of hot cocoa sitting there in front of him.
Carrie is fine. Thank you, Carrie. Yep. Jason may or may not be coming home today.
Oh,
So yeah, all doing well.
Great. This is Candy the Fox. There's nothing better than making a delicious dessert and to brighten my day. Got a little cupcake there. And again, he's got his front paws in front of him. And you can see it's still the basic body. Now, I would believe that this head is bigger than some of the others, but that's okay because foxes do have big heads. I love the little chef cap here. And, of course, that cute, cute little fluffy tail out to the back. And I believe we might have one more. That was it. And then she shows you how to assemble the parts. Again, lots of QR codes for you to put it together. And then she reminds you again here at the back that scan the QR code to get to your bonuses instantly. So, because the world needs beautiful things.
I love that.
Yeah.
Now I went to Amazon to check out the price. Pretty dear here in Australia, but I can get the Kindle version for just like 12 Australian dollars. So that's not bad.
No. Hi, Lee.
Yeah, hello, Lee.
I think it's a good deal, personally.
Yeah.
It's a really good book, and it contains several patterns.
Yes. Well, it says 67 patterns, and like I said, you can. I would think that you can mix and match the parts.
You can interchange them, but it also gives you the basics of amigurumi. Hello, Lana. Thank you so much.
Hello, Lana, sweetheart. Can't see who's here. Good morning, and she's saying good morning to some of the others. I'm so happy you found us today.
I love the pictures, Lana. They are making my day.
Yeah. Well, I can see putting the little party hat on the hippo. I can see maybe you are putting the sombrero on her. There's just so many different little pieces here that you can mix and match.
Yeah. Party hat could go on anyone. The turtle, the giraffe, the deer.
I'm already, because I'm sitting here looking at the front of it, the little turtle that had the mushroom pieces. I might even make that hamburger to go off to the side there because I love mushrooms with my hamburger. So.
Oh, absolutely.
That'd be good.
Yes.
Yeah. You can make a backpack for every single one of them.
I totally missed it. Can you tell me what Lee's been saying? He said something about
Lee says he's got a girlfriend and that she likes to crochet.
That's marvelous, Lee. The best thing you can do is get her some yarn.
That's right. Yep. He says, do you want to see something my girlfriend made me? Well, sure. Go ahead and send it to me in an email. If we have time, I'll pull it up and share it.
Yeah. Hey, Nance.
Hello, Nancy, sweetheart. Hello, Nancy. How are you doing? Nancy, I thought of you the other day when I was pulling out this book for today's live. You might already have it. It's called the Crochet Amigurumi Bible. But it's got 3 different styles of amigurumi.
Yeah.
I just went through it. Don't know if you've been here for the whole lot, but if not, go back and just all you have to do is just watch the part and where I showed the book. But
I dropped
yeah.
the link for it.
Oh, thank you. I really did think about you, Nancy, because you love going to different fairs and bazaars, I guess. But now that you've got your little consignment shop, you know, and these, depending on your hook size and the yarn you're using, they can be anywhere from 7 to, I'm going to say they might go to 9, 10 inches.
Yeah.
I haven't made one yet, but I will be making one so I can see by using a 4-weight and the E-hook what the difference is in the dimensions.
Well, they're using 2-weight and a 2.1 hook.
Yes, 2.5.
Yeah.
E.
So 2-weight, 2.5.
Nancy says she doesn't have the book, so yeah.
Okay, there you go,
Let's
Nancy.
see if her library has it. Cool.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I'm thinking if you use a 3-weight, you go up to 9 inches. If you use the 4-weight, you go even closer to 12.
Yeah.
And the body weight would be even bigger. The blanket yarn. Yeah.
Yeah, some of them would look great in the
cute.
blanket yarn. I can see that hippo in the blanket yarn. That would be absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, I can see all of them
That
in the
would be
blanket
adorable.
yarns.
I think that would be adorable.
Yeah, I'm going to pull it up here in just a minute. This is what Lee's girlfriend made. Let's see. There we go. Look at that. Isn't that cute?
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Great block.
Yeah, I hope you encourage her to keep crocheting.
Stop jiggling the table, cat.
You know, if you're really nice and ask her politely, she might even teach you how to crochet, sweetie.
Some of the best crocheters are men.
That's right.
Men playing.
Nancy says she likes using the chenille with a 5mm hook.
Yep.
I've only used a 5-weight on an amigurumi one time, and that's when I made the dinosaur naughty out of the naughty loving naughties, or whatever her book is called. I only did it one time. I prefer using a 4-weight.
Yeah, well, I do prefer 4-weight or 3-weight. I'm good with both.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a 2-weight, to be honest with you. It wouldn't bother me.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a 2-weight either. I just haven't taken the time to work with it. But
I have.
Yeah. But I can see several of these translating to the blanket yarn quite easily.
Oh, very easily.
Yeah.
There it is. The kits that you buy sometimes have yarn that's much thinner. It's thinner than a 3.
Right.
It's more along the lines. It's closer to a 2-weight. You know, so that's how I ended up with my frog. Which I had to stop. I haven't made the arms and legs for it yet because I was doing a pattern.
Right.
Patterns take up a lot of your time.
Oh, yes, they do. Yes,
So,
they do.
I will get back to it. I just, you know, I gotta finish my pattern first.
But I hope y'all enjoyed the little review of this book. And like I said, I really want to encourage those of you that say, don't think I can do it, or, you know, maybe you're a little timid to start. This is a great little book to start with, because you can choose one of the styles. And honestly, folks, I mean, with the advent of the QR code, she has for every little thing, every step for each one of these amigurumi patterns in here, she has a little video link where you can go and look to see how to attach, how to increase, how to decrease, how to change the color of yarn if you need to. Really, she's done an awesome job with this little book. She really has.
which is spectacular. I love
Mm-hmm.
it. I mean, the basics alone should let your imagination run wild.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
To be able to
definitely.
make
Yeah.
anything you want, be it you want to make a car, you want to make a crocheted book,
Mm-hmm.
and take you all the way from that.
Alley Cat is asking if she's missed your
No,
giveaway
sweetheart,
drawing.
I had some problems with the comment picker,
You
and
shouldn't
it
give
just
out your girlfriend's name, Lee, that especially her surname. I'm going to remove that comment just for her own safety.
right, right. Hello, Annabelle. How are you? Thank you for joining us today.
Oh,
No,
she's got
it
a
will be
surname in the
coming in
thing.
the next day or two. There was just a glitch, and I had to
Mm.
contact the person that designed the program because I had already paid for a whole year of comment picker stuff, and I
Mm.
just could not get it to work. So yeah, and I did go out there trying to find another comment picker program, but they were all for Instagram or TikTok. It's really
Mm.
I can
hard
help
to
you.
find just one for YouTube. So
Yeah.
No, you haven't missed the giveaway. Just give her time. She'll get it
yeah,
done.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just give her time. You'll see it when it comes up.
No, I
Not
haven't
a problem.
forgotten you folks. It's just been frustrating. Probably should have put something out there on my community tab, but they keep telling you we're working on the
Yeah.
problem. We're working on the problem.
Well, it's very nice, Annabelle. You crochet. That's wonderful. We
Mm.
do crochet as well, and we knit as well, and
Mm.
Tunisian.
Yes.
So we do all the things. It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not a problem.
It's technology. We love it when it works and we hate it when it doesn't.
Exactly. It's just the way things are, but it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll get there.
Let us know what you plan on doing the rest of the day, evening,
Mm.
afternoon,
Yeah, we'd
morning.
like to know what it is you're working on. And talking about that, don't forget tomorrow, Thursday, on my live, we are going to be showing out your progress or
Yes,
your
we
finished
see her,
object.
Lee.
Yeah.
Yes, Lee. I've asked her what
Yeah,
I've
we've
told her
spoken to
that
her.
we
We see
crochet,
her.
knit, and do Tunisian. I would like to know what she's working on if she would tell us.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I did delete your comment about giving your girlfriend's name, and then I just realized
Yeah, so did I. Yeah.
that's her in the chat. So I'm sorry about
Yeah.
that, Lee. But we don't like to post or to
People's
give
last
out the
names
names
and
of
first
Yeah.
names.
minors unless it's given out by an adult. So I do apologize. But Annabelle, thank you
Mm.
for joining us.
And I'm
Annabelle's
glad
here.
you crochet.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And Michelle's saying mosaic and spin. She's letting us know. We also do
Yep.
mosaic crochet
Yeah.
and spin. Oh,
Oh,
no,
Um,
Martha.
Martha.
Had to
what?
frog 10 rows on a blanket. Oh, dear.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm sorry,
sweetheart, I
Martha.
am so sorry.
That's
It
always
happens.
disheartening. But I'm so
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. But
I'm
you'll
sorry.
get back to that stage in no time, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know it's your girlfriend.
Or I do
We know it.
now.
Yes. Yes. Yes, Lee.
I think he's
You-
typing in both lives.
No, no, I think it's in well, it seems to be the phone side one. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
Ellie
yeah.
says, "Good morning, Lana. I'm cleaning and listening." Well, when you get through, Ellie, you can come to my house.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good. That's something y'all can do together, so that'll be nice.
That'll be
Mm,
wonderful.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
It's
But
not
I
a
would like to
complicated pattern, says Martha, but she keeps stuffing it up. Yeah.
Martha, when that happens to me, when I keep making mistakes, I do one of two things. I either make sure that there is no distractions like the TV or even Wayne talking to me, so I can really concentrate on getting past the part that I messed up, or I'll just fold it up, stick it in a bag, and put it over, excuse me, in the corner and say, I'll get back
The
to you
naughty
tomorrow.
corner. Yeah.
Get back to you tomorrow.
Yeah. Sometimes you just got to do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it has to go in timeout.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not a complicated pattern. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes those are the ones that get you the most, you know. The less complicated they are, sometimes they just sort of, there's just something, and you just one stitch out or whatever, and it just ruins everything.
Yeah.
But I hope you get it. You'll get it in there eventually. Yeah.
It happens. You can't help it.
We all do it.
Goodness knows.
But for those of you that have been asking about Carrie and Jason, we will keep you updated on the lives as we get information, so that you can, those of you that are offering up prayers, you know, can tweak what you're lifting them up for. And like I said, don't forget, tomorrow we're going to be letting you shine, so be sure you get your pictures in.
It's Martha says it's for a friend, and it's been in timeout a few times. Yes, Lee, we made a comment on it, Lee. We did comment on what you made. We did. Yeah.
She did a beautiful job.
Yeah.
Well, hubby had his second cataract surgery, so he is home all week. Oh, well, that's good. I hope it went well.
Marvelous.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm happy for him. I know how I felt after I had mine done. I was happy. Everything was clearer.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I could see better, but it was clearer. Much more clear.
So, Froggy, will we be seeing you tomorrow?
Yes, I will be going live tomorrow with another book review.
Cool.
You have to wait and see what book it is. I'm kind of excited. So we will be doing that tomorrow.
Yes.
Martha says, why I make things and then give, but this was a special request. Oh, that's awesome.
Sweet.
Well, they're truly going to enjoy it once you get finished with it. I know they will. And little Carrie says, thank you, Maureen. Yes, definitely worried about Carrie and hoping we'll get to see her soon. Prayers for Jason's healing. Thank you. Thank you. That's nice, Lee. He's making a song.
Oh, well, good.
It went well. His eyes are better than pre-cataracts. Come back here.
Of other issues. Still has to wear glasses, though.
Yeah.
Well, that's I don't think cataracts affect focus, do they, as such, in the sense that, so he would still need his glasses.
Yeah. Well, Wayne was wearing glasses for a while before he had he only had to have cataract surgery on one eye, but he hadn't had to wear his glasses since. So
okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize it sort of got rid of that need.
Yeah.
Okay.
It happened that way. And once you have cataract surgery, you may need to have it again. You never know.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to say thank you all so much for being here today. And I do hope that you enjoyed the book. I don't remember how much it cost, folks, because I've had it for a while and been wanting to share it with you all. But the book
is $31.97.
$31.97. Well,
yeah.
Hopefully I didn't pay that much for it when I saw it, but
it's on Kindle. You can get it on Kindle for much cheaper.
You can get it on
in Australia. Downloads. In Australia, it's $60 to buy the book paperback.
Wow.
$80 for the hardcover, but Kindle $12. So if I get the book, I know which version I'm getting.
So you can get it on Kindle, but you can also check the used bookstores.
Oh yes.
So
yes.
don't forget to do that as well. But
And
I'll go ahead
sometimes,
and
you know, Amazon will show you that there are some used or gently used books at a little bit
Mhm.
there are.
you know,
Yeah, they
cheaper
will
price. So that's a
sometimes.
way
Yeah.
to go for it too.
Mm.
There are. But if you are catching the replay, make sure that you leave a thumbs up and that you leave a little wave or a heart to let Maureen know that you were here.
Mhm.
But go ahead, please stay safe, be kind to one another, and happy yarning. And Sam.
And yarn for all and all for yarn.
And as
Maureen.
always, folks, thank you for joining us. Hope to see you tomorrow at Froggy's and then over at my house, where it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yep.
Be sure to be the light out there in the darkness for someone today, because you never know. Could be your light they need to see. We love you guys, and we'll catch you later. Bye.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.